This morning was not a great morning. Well, no, I can't necessarily say that. My morning went, I got up at 4, took my eye drops. That takes about 15 minutes or so, and then got dressed, came out, grabbed my stuff out of the bathroom because that's where I wash my equipment that I bring back inside, and then brought it out here, got my hot water and Clorox bleach to rinse out in case I got busy to the point, because when it's dark, I don't like to go back out and take all my equipment back out with me to rinse my machine out. So I take the hydrochlorox and I take that out and I'll rinse it just in case, because I don't want any milk or butterfat or anything sticking to it because it's a little harder to clean that way. And then later on the day when it gets light out, when I go out to do the rest of my chores, like to feed the rabbits, water everybody, and I will actually take everything out, the 3 parts, and then clean it. And then, but anyways, I got everything out there, got Faith. She went right in, like she always does, went right up to it. Got her head locked in, brushed her down like I normally do, milked her out. Dumped that milk into the container, fed Grace, tried to get Angel to come over, and she really just wouldn't have me, which I thought, okay, well, this is, not quite been 24 hours. I have to be weaning her anyway, so this might just be the start to her actual just cold turkey wean. But I want to keep an eye on her, just to make sure that she's eating and drinking at least, and, doing all that right stuff. I ended up putting Faith back in, and then Ruth come up because I put always 2 scoops of grain out for Grace and Faith to eat, because Grace likes to eat that. But Faith is a little bit of a pig and she'll eat it all, and Grace won't get much, but I put that out there so she can get a little more. And then Ruth come up and I grabbed her by her halter, and man, she jerked away from me. And I got a lead on her and got her in, put her in the head gate, which was not easy. She's a very strong bullheaded cow. But I've got to understand, man, but this looks so fuzzy. Oh, that's my glass of milk, sorry. I got to understand that she, doesn't know me, and this, is her first time in a different place, and, she's just not sure of everything, even though she knows Faith. They've been separated for so long, they probably don't even recognize. And she's a bully. She really is. She's trying to push Faith around, and Faith is just like, she's more of like, I don't know what you're doing, but I was here first, kind of like attitude, but not really like pushing her back or anything. Anyways, I got her in the head gate, got her locked in, and I was brushing her a little bit and got back to her hind quarter, and she freaked out. She almost busted the head gate down. She's loosened it up some, and I got her to settle down enough, so I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to stand here and kind of watch her. Well, then she tried to back out again, trying to tear it down, so I got her settled back down. I ended up taking her back out, putting her back in, and I just figured, okay, Tracy had her on a morning milking. I could switch her to an evening milking. That's fine. Then today I can go out and work with her. I had my Berrien Spring shareholders come up today, get 2 gallons and sign up. I've got my Battle Creek shareholders coming to sign up, get 2 gallons. And while I was out there cleaning out the lean-to, I put another thing of sawdust in there. Another bale is what I call it. And then brushed Grace out, brushed Faith out. I brushed Ruth again, just on her side, just on the one side, which is the opposite side I brushed this morning while she was eating. I stood from like here to where the phone is, about 3 feet from her, when she left the bale and came up and around, because I was trying just to let her know that I'm not someone that she has to be afraid of. I am friend. And I got Angel to touch my hand and then a wind blew and blew some leaves, and it scared her, and she took off. She's pretty loud. She's a beautiful calf, and her sire is the same bull that Ruth is bred to, so I'll have 2 of the Kamikaze bull calves for my heifer calves, because Angel is out of Kamikaze bull, and then Ruth is bred to the Kamikaze bull too, which Kamikaze bull, he's known for high butter fat, high protein for cheese making, and high fluid, which is great. I'm excited about that. That's the reason why I was so excited to get Angel, because of the cheese content and butter fat and just fluid milk. And which would be a good addition to Ruth, because Ruth is more show quality than she is milk quality. She doesn't milk a whole lot, but breeding her to a bull that has more milk fluid and, more milk type than show quality, because she's a really nice looking cow, Ruth is. She's definitely show quality. She's really well put together. She's pretty meaty looking, actually. I was kind of impressed with her. She's every bit of 800 pounds for sure. Billy said that he thought she was bigger than Faith, but they're not bigger. She's definitely chunkier looking than what Faith is, but Faith is a milk cow. I mean, she's got milk bloodline. She's got high production, high butter fat, high protein, and she spends all her body and energy in making that milk, which is right here. And I have to say that she looks thinner for sure than what Ruth does. And then I called my vet to make sure that they could sleeve her, to make sure that we are actually due for February and not an April calf. And the way she looks, I'm going to do a better video on the cows today, adding to this video once my herd shareholders are here and has asked all their questions and everything. And then I do my phone call video, so it'll be this afternoon. But I'm going to go out there again and really just try to spend some time with both those cows and really try to get them to really know me for the next couple of days. We have, I think till Wednesday we're in the mid 50s, and then we drop back down to pretty cold for like 4 days, and then we come back up into the 40s, and then we're back down, and I don't know, maybe we'll stay cold, I'm not sure. That is some of the creamiest milk I've ever tasted in my life. So clean tasting. It's just pure goodness. It really is. Tracy said to Billy, he says, "Man, you've been drinking that milk. You look younger." And I've been telling my husband that he looks like he's decreased in age, like he looks 10 years younger than what he actually is. And it's because of this, I'm telling you. Drinking raw A2 milk is a blessing in itself. That really does help, and it's really changed both my husband and I. And we're going to be doing a 7-day raw milk fast soon. I'm not sure when, but soon we're going to be doing this, and we really want to see what it does for us. It's really supposed to change everything about your body, reboot it like back to when it was young, and we want to see if this actually works. It can get rid of autoimmune diseases, which everybody knows that I've got. It can fix a lot of gut issues. It can fix cancer. I mean, it can, if you drink enough of this, and depending on how bad your body is chemicalized from everything, junk that we've ate for years prior, it depends how long that it'll take this to actually do its job. But first of all, it flushes you out and cleans up everything, all the creaks and crannies on the inside of you. It cleans you out, and that's something that's great. So stay tuned. We're gonna get some videoing of the cows, and That's probably what we'll have a little more of, milking videos and cow videos, because even though we're a homestead, we are a small dairy now, and when I mean small, we're small. We got 4 cows, two milkers and 2 heifers, and one of the milkers is due in, Ruth is due in February, we believe. I truly believe she is, because she's big. She's a big girl. That silly girl. She's always on top of that manure pile. That's pretty much compost right now. Look at her. She's a beauty, that's for sure. Got my water getting filled up here. I thought it was. Is it froze? I think so. It's on, but it ain't moving very fast. Yeah. My husband said, he says the hose is probably going to be froze. Well, that is for sure. So, that being said, we're going to wait for it to try to push itself through. And then I'm going to come up my Battle Creek shareholder got here. So, he said he's an hour and 15 minutes away. And his daughter is lactose intolerant. She cannot do dairy products. And I said I'm pretty sure she'll be able to at least let her try little bouts of this milk, because there has been a few people that are lactose intolerant that have come on as shareholders that can do my milk. That can do A2 milk. It's just a lot easier to digest. Look at that. That right there is Ruth looking at me. She sees me coming. She's like, uh-oh. I'm thinking Faith probably went inside and laid down. Look at her. She's a big girl. Big girl. We're going to come in here and I got horses running around. But yep. We got these 3 right here. My mellower mama and baby. And there is Angel. They're laying in here, and right there is Miss Ruth. I was going to try to... Tracy was calling me. Want to know. He said maybe I should just try tying her. But she's going to be able to move this anyways. I mean, she pulled this pretty good. I mean, I'm trying to... like that. He said she just might not like to have her head tied in. And that could be, but... Escapees. We're going to try to just come over to her. She knows that I am not going to hurt her or anything, but I do want her to know that I am friend, you know. But she is definitely a big girl. You can see how low she is right there. And we'll come on this side of her so you could see her from this direction. You can see baby bottom right there. That's for sure. She definitely is pregnant. She's definitely got a baby bump on her. And I think that is, as big as she is, I'm pretty sure she's February. But I've got the vet. He's going to sleeve her. And hopefully I can get her to stand quiet enough in the stanchion that he would be able to do that with her. This blue, this turquoise, looks amazing on her. That looks really good. And I'm pretty darn happy. She just has to get to know me a little better, and that it'll be okay. She'll be sweet as what Faith is eventually, and we will get everything suited and done. Everybody is resting now and all sleeping in there. I definitely got to get this added 15 feet to it. I'm waiting on them to call me with the estimate what it would cost. But I mean, just looking at this right now, there's no way 4 adults could be laying in here comfortably. 2 adults and 2 calves, yes, but not 4. I definitely need another area of oh, Angel, I hear you, girl. Definitely need another 15 feet. But that's everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to our members. Thank you to everybody that views our videos, everyone that comments. We appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, until next time, God bless you all.